Did you want to speak to that as well? Did you want to
Yes,
speak?
I did, because I have a personal story about that. And it was, I had a client that came to me. She was healthy all the way up until she called me, right? And she had just bought a home. She lived out in Texas. She had a home, had just bought a new home for like a half a million or 600,000, something like that. On her 50th birthday, she had never had no sickness, no nothing. On her 50th birthday, she had a colonoscopy done and found out that she had stage 4 cancer
Mm.
on her 50th birthday. Now, I've always had compassion again, but this one really hit home for me, because here she was, 50 years old, just found out that she had stage 4 cancer. She just bought this home. She has these 2 kids, and now she need coverage in place because she didn't have it in place before then. And if you know anything about this industry, there's no way you're gonna be able to get something that's gonna cover a half a million, cover all of your assets, with you just now being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, right? So the sad part about it is we wound up having to put some final expense coverage in place for her. What was heartbreaking for me was 4 months later, she reached out to me via email. She was like, "Hey, I just need you to have them resend my policy because I misplaced one of them," because she wound up taking out 2 final expense policies. A month later, I received the claim from that the family had did that she had passed. Within 5 months of this client's coming to me, and this lady, again, 50 years old, never had no health issues up until her getting that colonoscopy done. That's when it really, really, really hit me that I am playing a big role in these family lives, because life insurance is not something that people like to think about while they're living, but it's the first thing they think about when someone passes. So anytime that I'm given the opportunity to put this coverage in place, I take my times with my clients, because pretty much I want to be able to service the whole family, but I know how important this is. But that situation changed me as far as how I deal with my clients moving forward, because that was heartbreaking for me to speak to her and 5 months later for her to pass. That was
Wow.
heartbreaking.
Wow. Wow. And it's always a difficult conversation, or an uncomfortable conversation to have with somebody, when they come to you and it's kind of after the fact, like particularly maybe if it's somebody who you've spoken with before.